I remember this like midget guy, right? He
Yeah,
works in there. He still does, you know.
yeah.
And he was trying to get something, you know, and he's short. And he had this little stepping thing, you know, for midgets, you know, like a little tiny two-step like ladder thing. You know, only went up about a foot and a half, 2 foot off the ground.
Yeah.
And he's trying to get some McDonald's box, like some lids or I don't remember what it was, but it was up there, you know. And so he got on there, and you know, I just randomly walked by, and as soon as I walked by, he was like, "Somebody help me! Somebody please help me! We'll fall."
Did he do the thing with his arms, so, like where they flap their arms and
I
shit?
He kind of did one arm like that, and I was like, "Dude, you're only gonna fall a foot. Like, like I don't even like. How did you even knock the fuck? How do you knock a two fucking step ladder off sideways anyway? Like what?"
It's kind
And
of
then
weird.
the way he said, so somebody help me! I'm about to fall. Help me!" Is the way he said it was just I don't know. And I don't remember if I helped him get him down or we kind of just like there was three people around him. They just stood there like we all kind of stood still for a second and watched just for a couple of seconds. I guess because it's interesting.
Yeah.
And then somebody eventually grabbed me. I don't remember if I did or somebody else did. But yeah, that was it's probably the highlight of back in the day when I used to work there. Nothing's really happened in the day or two since I started. Not
Yeah.
really, because I'm working in the window, you know. So
When you don't see people, you just see assholes wanting food.
yep, they're just like I'm just you know kind of just I'm waiting for that interesting moment to happen. You know, I mean, something was kind of interesting though when the wind started blowing because the snow started coming in.
Yeah.
I went to give this lady like $2, right?
Yeah.
And she it's like I don't know some bullshit change. It was like 20 something cents, some odd number,
Right.
and probably like 27 cents or some shit. Well, her penny dropped, or a couple pennies dropped, right? And I'm like, oh my bad, the wind's blowing and you know it's cold and well she had a truck and the window, right?
Mhm.
The window didn't roll down.
Yeah.
And her window didn't roll down and she was trying to, you know, put her hand up to the top of the door
Yeah.
and reach to grab my money, but she I don't know, her arm was too short or what, but it barely, you know, and I thought I had it in her hand because I reached out really good, you know, and then it just kind of dropped a few change. I'm like, I'm sorry about that. So it's all right. And then she thought she grabbed it, and then when she grabbed it, somehow the $2 came out of her hands. She was like, "Oh, I'm not worried about the pennies or whatever." But then
Right.
she seen the dollars blow in the wind.
Just I gotta worry about them fucking
And
dollars.
yeah, and that's what she said. She was like, but yeah, and it happened so quickly because the wind just randomly started gushing. Like it was like, you know, shit, we probably got 4 inches of snow now. You know, it's pretty bad outside, and it started just, you know, like shit drifting. You know, like I don't know what drizzling. You know, it just drizzling snow and
It's like the
sleet,
snowman just got diarrhea and just shat all over you.
and so her $2 just went down. You know, they kind of
Like it went
stayed around
down?
the
Oh,
curb.
okay. Because
They blew
I
they
thought
blew
it'd
down
fly
to
down
the
the street and she's just gonna be
no,
chasing that shit
they
with a
they blew
hamburger in her
down
hand.
to they blew down to the curb straight down, and then they looked like they was gonna blow, but then they stopped for a couple of seconds when she got out of the car.
Right.
And then right when she started taking a couple of steps towards her $2 that flew away from her, and she's like, "But I'm worried about this. But I'm gonna go get them dollars." I was like, "Oh yeah, okay. I'm sorry about that." And she went to go get those, and I was watching. You know, I was gonna, you know, I would get out there and help her, but you know, I'm obviously stuck in a window, so um, I
You're
watched
just
and
sitting there
see her
laughing
go.
and pointing.
I watched to see her go get the dollars, you know, and right when the dollars stopped and she started moving, the dollars started blowing a little bit farther,
Yeah.
like maybe about you know 4 or 5 feet away from that,
Yeah.
and then she really started running. Uh, yeah.
She did actually turn off her truck when all this shit was happening, right?
No, she put it in drive and ended up rearing somebody, and uh, they had insurance though, so
So
you
she
know,
just like, yeah, I need them $2.
yeah. And then the other guy was like, "Well, I need a rear bumper," you know, for my fucking car. You just shit, you know,
You
just
imagine that
make
just sitting there waiting for your
and
fish sandwich, and then you're
you know,
drinking coffee, and
yeah,
some asshole
yeah, and
rams
then
you.
the guy, the guy, you know, the midget guy or whatever I was talking about earlier. He had to get outside. You know, he had to clean that shit up. He had to he had to sweep that debris up from the car or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
after that was said and done. You know,
Shit, I'm
and
surprised you guys don't like tie food to his back, like a little dog, and just send him out.
you know, I would think that they would make me do it, but they didn't.
Yeah.
They made him do it, and it's he you know, and it was really cold outside, so I kind of felt bad for the guy. You know, and he's short and all, and yeah, I mean,
I mean, it's bad enough he has to sniff everyone's farts when he lives. He's just
he's
send
like,
his fucking
"Excuse
short
me."
ass out into the snow.
Yeah, right after he got like right after he got like fry grease all over his shoes, you know, and then all that probably didn't help the from sliding,
Yeah,
in the
just get
ice
out in
and
the
get
ice.
coming down. Yeah.
You know what helps with
But
ice? Fry grease.
yeah. Um no, I was just thinking though, if she had it in reverse and when she was going for them dollars, it probably would have she probably would have ran herself over with the door open and all. And
Like that
that'd
one
be
lady
a bad
who
deal
left her
'cause-
door open and her leg went inside out or whatever. She's stupid.
So yeah, it's you really got to hang on to that money and make sure it's in your hands because being a window guy, no.
Yeah, the power of window guy.
Because that lady was fairly nice, I guess, for handling it like that. Because I know people bitch about like not getting their, you know,
Nuggets. I know
yeah,
they
like
had people like jumping through windows trying to strangle the window
they
guy
they
because
didn't they didn't
they
get their
didn't get their
they
fucking nuggets.
they didn't get their condiment sauce or some
Yeah,
shit, and they're like,
I
just
wanted
like
sweet and spicy. You gave me you gave me
buffalo or barbecue or whatever.
what was that weird ass
Some other
pancake sauce? I know one time we
This
ordered
is
some
pancake
McNuggets.
syrup.
Yeah, they gave us some fucking pancake syrup. And I asked for sweet and sour. I guess you could add your own fucking sour to that.
I still don't know how I'm a dollar. I still don't know how if I, all them dollars and change and shit I was dropping, I still don't know how my dollar hit my drawer. That don't even make sense,
Oh, you're a
you know.
dollar ahead, huh?
But I swear, yesterday I was a dollar behind, and I swear I didn't fuck anything up. Even
What
though it was my
actually
first
happened
day.
is you still fucked her out of her money even after you dropped it on the streets. She's like, some bitch shorted me like $4.
She went running all the way down. Like I should have just videoed that shit. Like she just goes running all the way down, all the way out in the street.
Well, yeah, as long as you didn't drop your phone out there. Ask her to pick it up for you. Then she sees a video of herself. What are you doing?
And then she runs over my phone, and then I get her for a restitution for $300, like someone did me.
Do you all y'all ever have them people come in and ask for a shit ton of ketchup and stuff? And napkins?
Haven't ran into anybody like that yet. Somebody was like, make sure you tell them to give me make sure you tell them to give me extra salt, or he wanted some salt. And
Right.
I was like, your shit's not salty enough. But
It's like I thought they put salt in the Coke there.
so anyway, I didn't go get the salt. I didn't let anybody know that he wanted salt. So I just assumed that, he either got it or he didn't get it. Because I wasn't going to walk all the way down there then tell them, make sure you give this guy some salt.
Excuse me, midget. Make sure you give him extra salt.
Yeah. Like,
He's
really,
like, I got
really,
Jenny snots in it.
really go down on that salt on them fries. Just drown it in salt.
I know when I
You-
ordered on DoorDash, they used to offer the extra salt thing, but I guess people got pissed, so they stopped putting it on there.
Um,
Like, you can't get extra salt in your fries now.
yeah,
Most of the time, my fries are cold anyway, so it still tastes like shit.
yeah. Well, hell, like, I don't know. I don't order no, like, I'm not picky about my shit. I just order the fucking number, large, because why not? And then if I got money, I'm gonna blow it anyway, so large, and
Yeah.
keep it simple with everything on it. If I don't want something, I'll fucking take it off, or like,
Do
my
you get
dad's the
like
same way.
a free meal with them? Do they give you a discount or anything? Or,
Well, every day I get a free meal,
well, like, what's
but
the limit?
shit, I think like the deal is that you can get a meal, but it's like I think a medium or small fry and like I think it's a small drink, but you can order whatever burger basically you want on the menu, but it's like the burger plus small fry and small drink.
So you could order like this double triple thing.
Yeah, I can order like a double quarter pounder, triple quarter pounder, but it's gonna have a small drink and small fry. I'm not fucking shitting you.
I'm so
It's like
thirsty, guys.
I'm like, this isn't enough. Like I was about ready to choke on my fucking burger. I'm like, when you get it hung in there and then you're like
Well,
crying,
it's funny because it's like
you know,
Coke's the cheapest thing for them to make.
and they give you this small cup, right? And you're like, fuck it, I'm just gonna
Did they
go
give
to
you a slave cup? Because I know at the
I,
airport they used to
yeah,
give you a slave cup, and you were stuck
yeah.
with that one cup.
And no, I said fuck it, and I went up there to the fountain, and I was like, I got a small cup, but I'm just gonna go ahead and just keep filling it up until I'm done. That shit's not gonna work.
I can't believe. It'd be weird if they actually sit there and watched over that. Like that fucking guy, man. I tell you what, it was okay when he ordered that triple burger, but that extra Dr Pepper, that's gonna fuck us. What's like the shittiest thing you could order? Like, what's one that you wouldn't order from your store?
Um, I, I don't even like any of it to be honest. I usually I usually get the
Glowing
fish.
reviews.
You know what I mean? I usually get like the what do you call it? The fish fillet.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the only fish thing that's on there, isn't there?
Yeah, so I go ahead and usually get that is what I order if I'm getting McDonald's because it's
Damn
not
thing's
that bad,
expensive. It's like $5.
but it is expensive. It's not that big, So I don't know that might be. It's kind of hard to say. I
Uh,
would probably get the triple quarter pounder, whatever it is, the biggest meat burger I can get. The Big Mac, I don't know about the Big Mac. I never really was a fan of it.
yeah, I never liked it either. It's just all bread and shit.
Like the mixed sauce, whatever the fuck it is, I'm just not
The mix sauce.
the mac sauce. I'm not really a fan of it.
Does it
Um,
come in a tub?
you know, it, I yeah. I mean, I assume it does, and they put it in like this. I think it just comes in like what the coffee,
Oh yeah,
like
it's one
a
of those
coffee
weird
milk.
things.
Yeah, I think so. Somebody said, so I don't know what they was like. They was hitting me or what, but I wasn't gonna do that shit. It was like somebody took a shit, and I was like, and they said it was. Then the manager was like, well, it's probably you. The guy that found the shit in the bathroom. And they said it. And I was like, your first day, you're like, you expect that, but I was like, I didn't say nothing. I was just like, yeah. And then I thought it was funny when the manager was like, it was probably him. And I think she made him clean it up, but I don't know. He said it was like all over the seat or the back of the seat or something. I don't know. Every time it like storms really bad, we're oh, there's tornado because we hear sirens going off, and then they're talking about some other town that's not even like, what about our fucking town? Because I know it's going on here, but we never hear about it. And like, well, if we die, I guess we die.
Yeah, just sit there at the toilet. It always happens whenever you're in the toilet, a tornado siren goes off. It's just like, God damn it, I was enjoying this shit. And now there's gonna be a billion fucking people coming here hugging the toilet because they think they're gonna die. You remember that one, well, I don't know if you watched it. I remember that time they had that weather true stories reenactment thing, and that fat woman, she was just like, I didn't know nothing about no tornado, and she was like in Nebraska or something. And then I looked out my window, and then I seen the tornado, and I ran to the toilet and I held on to it. So so, so her story was she got sucked up into the tornado somehow, right, and gets thrown like 3 or 4 miles off. Like the cops found her, like hugging a toilet, and they said she's covered in mud, but I kind of wonder if it was mud. But no, I just thought it was stupid because the reenactment, they literally had this woman that imagine being in a tornado and thrown while holding a toilet. It's gotta be fucking traumatizing. And they're just like, you know what, we're gonna put you in a wind machine and we're gonna CG you into a fucking tornado, and you gotta go while we spin you around. So, I miss that show because that was kind of funny. They used to have all these true stories, people surviving weather, and there's always some idiot.
What were those? Is there some that you can get like watched now? That's like,
I don't remember what the fuck it was called. I just know it was like some idiots talking about how they survived weather. Because you remember, it was a big deal at that time. You remember The Day After Tomorrow was like that movie where ice was out to get people or some shit. You remember where it's like ice was a boogeyman and it was literally chasing people? You're like, oh my gosh, I gotta close these doors or else the ice is going to get me.
What was it? May 3rd, 1990. Was it 8th or?
Oh, that opened with the tornado? I don't know.
Yeah.
No, that was like up in Nebraska or something.
I mean, the Oklahoma tornado, whatever.
We had so many of them. I think one of them was a May 3rd, yeah.
Yeah, that's the day when my dad was like running down the stairs, Granny's like stairs, and it was raining really hard. And, yeah, but yeah, he fell down the steps, and then I'm sure like fat girl across the street seen it, and like,
yeah, everyone was out watching. Like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
He was
he fell down like the ramps. Like, it wasn't just one ramp, it was like 2 ramps.
Yeah. And then I was like, oh shit, because he was holding me and I thought I was going to like bust it here. Like, here it goes, I'm going to bust my head open. But I didn't. I don't know how I landed, but I was fine.
What'd you do, fly in the yard? Just
I think
flew off
so.
the ramp and hit the yard.
And then like, I guess him and Alicia's idea was they're gonna like, I guess she just like, I don't know, she was younger. I guess she could drive a car, and we was supposed to go somewhere sheltered, like hospital or some shit. I don't remember.
You're gonna need the hospital after being catapulted. Just come in covered in mud and shit with broken arms. You're like, oh wow, these people really been through it. Yeah, they made it off their porch. They got fucked over driving down the street from their porch.
We left the old lady at the house.
Oh, you did? So you left the crippled old woman at the house? Did you even tell her where you're going, or did you just say we're really wanting
And
McDonald's?
what's bad about it is I don't even think she could get to the fucking toilet because she was pretty physically, you know what I mean? Like her
Yeah, she
shape
could.
was pretty bad.
Yeah, she couldn't walk. I mean, but like, what'd you
Even then,
tell her? Like, I'm curious. What did he say? Did he just start running? Was she asleep in the chair? I mean, sometimes she sleep with her mouth open. Was you guys just like, shit, now's our chance? Run.
It probably was. I don't remember now. I think she was looking out the window and she's like, "Oh my god, it's really bad out there. I don't even want to go out there."
He's
But
like, you said it, woman. Just leaves her there. Didn't you lock the door, did you? Just left the door open. A dog or a murderer could have walked in and I mean, what could she do? Get
I
on the
don't know.
phone?
I think something about her friend Georgia. Maybe was supposed to be called to go over there. And I don't remember.
God, I can
Like
imagine that little short, red-headed fat woman trying to do anything. Well, May, you're fucked.
I don't remember.
You don't fucking remember? Oh my
I don't
gosh.
really remember Georgia that much.
Oh my gosh. You missed out on a meme and a half before that was even a thing. I mean, she'd always give the stupidest of shit in advice. She was like the worst version of a hillbilly Dr. Phil, and she like always had like red hair. It was like curly, and she was like fat and short, and she looked like a fucking beaver. And she didn't hardly do much of anything. I just remember one time she was saying that she needed to keep candy in her car, or else she'd like crash.
Yeah.
I guess maybe she had some sort of medical condition, either that or she was just like a fucking candy addict.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how long Granny and Georgia were friends.
Supposedly they're like related somewhere. I don't know. But you remember like her granddaughter though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember her, so my gosh, she used a fucking saucer as an ashtray. What are you doing to our dishes? It's an ashtray now. Like, that's so weird. Why would you walk into someone's house and be like, hey, I'm going to use your fucking dish as an ashtray now? And then what's even worse, I think she bummed the cigarette off of the old woman. She's like, hey, you got a cigarette? Yeah, sure. Alright. Where's your dishes? We gotta fuck up some dishes.
Oh shit.
And then something was wrong with her car or their car. And I don't know. She's just like, why can't anyone push this car? No one wanted to push that fucking car. We were too busy playing Time Splitters. Fuck your car. Time Splitters is cooler.
Driving people over in the army jeep or whatever level we created.
Yeah. Just like, nah, we got important shit to do here.
Hi there. Thanks for listening to an old fox tell his tales. If you'd like to hear more, please like and subscribe and hit that bell button. And remember to always do one thing every day that scares you.